Hello, my fellow mamas. I don't know if this video is going to be more for me and looking for people to tell me that they feel this as well. Maybe it's for my own sense of, I don't know, like just making myself feel better. But today, my child, my youngest, she was wanting to play. And it makes something so apparent to me. I don't think I am the playful parent. Truth, right there. So let's talk about being the playful parent and or really actually the guilt of not being the playful parent. If this is your first time here, my name is Dr. Piper Grant. I am a licensed clinical psychologist. I am a mother of two mamas, and I am also the founder of Born into Motherhood. In this space, I love to just chat and talk about all things that are motherhood, whether it be the challenges, the beautiful things, anything that we're facing. And I am happy that you are here today. Yes, play. Like childhood play. Here's the thing, is that like I know that there are benefits to a child playing. By the way, cue mom guilt when I'm about to say this, okay? So I know that there is many benefits to child play. I know that it is their love language. I know that it is how they stimulate their brain. I know that it is how there's neural connections made. I know it's how they learn about social development. I know it's how they make connection. I know that. So knowing that, and then knowing that play is sometimes difficult for me is like, I don't know, a recipe for guilt, maybe? I have no idea. So here's the thing. I've been thinking about it a lot, like a lot. I have two kids. I've watched their play change over the years. Some seasons the play is easier for me. Other seasons it's harder for me. And I struggle because honestly, I thought I was going to be the playful parent. When my husband and I were talking, you know, those early days, if like you planned a pregnancy and you like intentionally were trying to get pregnant, often there's like all these early conversations about like, oh my God, when we have kids, we're going to be like this and you're going to be like this and no, you're going to be like this. At least for us, there was. And it was always assumed I would be the playful parent and my husband would be the strict parent. Now, this makes sense to me because I am the one with a lot of energy and I love to go and I'm just like, woo, and like that. That's all really true and who I am. But I just realized like I love adventures, okay? I love to go and do things, but like, why don't I have the resilience for play? And it's not that I'm like grumpy in there, but it's like as soon as play starts happening, my body is like, oh, shut down. And I'm like, no joke. I have no shame when I say this. Like we have this like big sand timer, and I've had to put the timer on for myself before. The sand timer is about 10 minutes because my girls wanted to play and they love pillow fighting. And so I put it on for myself to be like, girl, you gotta last 10 minutes. Like you need to make it 10 minutes in order to play, like for this play. Because I'm not kidding, like I could start playing and then within like 5 minutes, I'm just like, oh. And it's not that I'm bored. It's this like shutdown in my system. And it sucks. For me, it sucks because I love the idea of play. I absolutely know the benefits of play. I see how much it lights them up. Like when I played pillow fight with my girls, you guys, I'm not kidding. They were like, oh, you're gonna play pillow fight with us? Because my husband is always the one like throwing them around and they're always like tumbling and pillow fights and playing this game crocodile and like all this stuff, right? Now, I know anybody can say to me like, yes, but you're also the one that does all the organizing for everybody and you make sure the house runs. That's all true, great. And you plan all the family holidays. Love it. I do love that stuff. You plan the adventures away. I'm the one that we most likely go hiking. Absolute value in that. Love it. Love that I give that to my children. But in the day-to-day moments, play is what they see, right? So I've like approached all different ways. Like I said, no shame. I've put a timer on. This is not, by the way, I just want to be like clear. This is not to be like, oh, then let me like just pick up my phone and be on my phone. No, like it's not, and so I do all these things. Now I'm gonna share. I do all these things to set myself up. I make sure that work is done or not needing attending to, right? So I'm like, cool, I can for sure have like hours to just be present with my children. I will make sure that I am like hydrated and not going to be hungry and like whatever it might be, you know, like I am really intentional about it. But then that's what I realized. And this is my reframe. Bear with me, come with me if you are one of these. And if you are not, keep on playing because the kids need you as well for that. This is my reframe. What do children actually need? Like, play is the love language, but what does play offer? Play offers connection, and they need connection. Humans need connection. We are meant and built for connection. And so what I really came to realize was like, okay, what is like my good attention span? It's like an ADHD play meter, I swear. And I'm like 10 minutes. So if they need connection, they need presence. They just need you to be present with them fully for that time that you can. And then allow yourself to just do that. So I'm going to say it like this. I personally am under the belief that if I do 10 minutes of play with my child, I am fully present, I am in it, and I know, okay, I can do that 10 minutes. I'm gonna probably go and do a task like, I don't know, make a snack or something for everybody, fill a water bottle, I don't know, all the things, unpack a backpack, and then come back and do like another 10 minutes of solid play. Or like before bed, we do 10 minutes of solid. Like if I know that I can break that up, I actually find that that's more valuable than me doing 2 hours of kind of passive play and not being present. There's different ways that I have figured out also to play, right? So for me, what really is helpful is that, like I said, I designate the time and then I'll tell my child like, okay, I definitely here, let's play. I've thought about like 10 minutes. I just want to do whatever you want to do. But I set that parameter. And I always let them know, like if I'm like gonna step out, like let's say we're setting something up. I'm gonna be like, okay, babe, like let's set up the fort. I would love to set up the fort with you. Then I'm gonna like pop out to the kitchen really quickly, do something, and then I'll be back and we get to play in the fort together. Or yeah, let's sit down and read. I would love to read like one chapter together. So really actually like setting expectations around it to make it really clear. And always like, I mean, we're at home together. It's not like I'm like leaving the house and then coming back anywhere, but it's just to say like, hey, I'm gonna pop in, be fully present with you. And then I'm gonna like pop out to the kitchen, make a snack, and then come back. I don't know what it is, but it just allows my nervous system to have a little bit of regulation. It allows me to have a little bit of like boundaries around the expectations. Also, another thing that has worked in the past, I don't say like it to me is not about being, this isn't a present play, but sometimes what we'll do is like maybe one of my kids like wants to read and she just wants to read silently. And I say, hey, you want to come sit up on my bed? Maybe I'll do a little bit of work. You can do your reading and we can just like be together. And that feels really nice to my eldest. That's more her, like in the stage of like her development that she's at. And so that to me is like, while we wouldn't consider that like direct play, there's some parallel experience together and we're still really connected, and usually our arms are touching or our legs are touching. And again, that'll last like 10 minutes. And I'm gonna tell you honestly, for me, then what happens is then after that, I'm like, okay, I finished. Like, how about you? Did you read? Yeah. Shall we do something together? Yeah, let's do something together. And so I don't know if this is maybe like activating for some people because they're like, how are you like thinking and strategizing around your play? Very sorry. If you are a person who is exhausted by play or finds that you can't find the ways to do play, I hope that maybe this has like cued something for you, helped you out with any ways. Think about your kids, think about what happens in your household. Is there any ways that you can like engage in play, be fully present? Think about, what do they need? They need connection and presence. So how can you offer connection and presence in ways that it works for you, your nervous system feels good, your body is regulated. And then from there, they're gonna feel that. They're gonna feel the intentionality around that. I hope this has been helpful. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, follow us on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next week.